you think, so I assume you didn't move and do an SLE after the initial time. So like what did you do different? You're going to meetings, going to an SLE. Was this last treatment center different than the previous ones, or did you always go back to the same rehab?
So I went to the camp this last time, and I was there almost exactly a year ago. And I loved the camp. I loved all the people in it. The community out in Santa Cruz is awesome. Last time I went back to my hometown. So I made all these connections in the camp, and then I went home and didn't have any, and too antisocial, too shy to go out and make new ones. So I just tried to be a lone soldier and do it myself. This time I have moved out here and carry those connections that I made in the camp out here, and am still continuing to build new ones. A big thing for me was getting out of that hometown, getting out of those constant reminders that if I wanted to, I could get drugs. Um, Starting in a fresh new city, new relationships, a lot more structure. Sticking with I'm doing the Kaiser outpatient program, sticking with that. Um, just everything is new this time. As I went from the first time I went to program, it was kind of like a slow, like each facility was like, okay, I need to do this. Okay, I need to do this. So it's been a long learning process.
And did any you know, what sorts of realizations would you say you've had about yourself and your recovery this last go around, maybe compared to previously?
So I have realized that I am an addict. I will always be an addict. The use of drugs is only a symptom. It's mostly my behavior and me wanting to change how I feel because because of things that have happened to me and things that I have done in my life. Realizing that I cannot do this alone. Um, Realizing how much more out there is to life. Um, there's all of those things, and there's so much to recovery. I mean, it's kind of like my trade in the work in construction. You could work construction for 40 years and always still learn something. Same thing with recovery. Always learn something. Can always do something different, do something better. But as long as you're trying and giving it all and being honest, that's all you can ask for.
Hmm. No, that's really that's powerful, accurate too. I believe that everyone has something to offer, whether they have a week in recovery or compared to the person with 10 years. Like the person with 10 years might have a lot more experience than the newcomer, but there can be insight that's just as profound on both sides. So.
Absolutely.